What's going on, everybody? We're at a undisclosed location here in at the Sacramento River. We're trying to go for stripers. It's a little bit late in the day, but I've heard some good things about this particular spot that I'm at here. So got a couple of dozen of Pileworms. Let's wait it out. Let's see if we can catch ourselves our limit today. That's a big one, guys. That's a big one. That's a big one, y'all. I can say this is a keeper. Look at this one, folks. Circle hook, got him. Got him so good I can't even get him out. Look at this. I'm guessing probably a 21-inch striper. Just measuring real quick. Whew, that was such a great bite. "22" guys. 22-inch striper. Another look at that beautiful striper. All right, let's get our second one. All right, let's get this nice, juicy pileworm cast out there and catch our second one of the day. I'm not casting very far. You're talking about maybe 20 feet from the bank. That's it. Maybe 25 feet. It's about midday now. The action is really slow. I wish I would have gotten to this spot earlier in the morning before sunrise. I would have been limited out if I had come that early. Unfortunately, I did not, and so I did come out here a little bit later, around I think past 10 was when I got here. So fortunate to have one so far, but again, I always say this in my other videos as well. If you're trying to catch fish, you got to be there bright and early or later in the evening, right before sunset. Fishing in the middle of the day like I am now, it is going to be tough. Now, that is not to say that you're not going to catch a fish in the middle of the day, but why wait 3-4 hours for a bite when you could come in the morning or in the evening and get a bite within, 30 minutes, for example. So that's just from my experience. If you trying to catch fish, gotta come early or gotta come late. Midday heat, midday fishing, it's really a coin flip as to whether you're gonna get a bite or not. So again, I still got some bait left, so I have no choice. I'm gonna just stay and try to catch the second fish before I leave. guys see that? There's a turtle there. Turtle, turtle. That was a little tap. Oh, that's a better tap. Let's wait for it to take it down again. I'm actually thinking that some of these taps that I've received might be from that turtle we saw earlier. Wow, wow, wow. That seemed like a larger fish that just bit. It had it down for a second, as you saw, but with the circle hook you have to make sure that there's already tension before you reel set them. So whatever it was, it let go, because fish aren't like us. They can't just stay still. If the fish is actually on it, it would constantly move. So the fact that there's no movement now means whatever's on it is no longer biting it. So we wait again. But let me recast this one here though. This one's not getting any action as of late. Let's rebait it. Now this looks a little bit better. The camera had overheated, my GoPro overheated and died out on me, but I got the second one, which is this one right here. It's only a 19-incher, but I got the two keepers that I was out here for. Sorry I didn't catch that on video for y'all, but it was a similar bite where the rod essentially shook a little bit at the beginning and then went straight down. Reel hooked them. Well, actually reel set it with the circle hooks, and we're done. We're done. So this is my report for this week here. There are fish in the system, and it's definitely picking up because it's the last week of, or close to the last week of March. As we continue to get in April, it's going to get better and better. But right now, there are fish in the system, but you do have to work for them. In addition to that, increase your chances of catching fish by coming out early in the morning or coming out later, right before sunset, or actually evening fishing. If you do that, you can catch your limit right now. But again, you do have to put in a little bit of work. So you want to utilize every chance you get to come out here and to get these beautiful stripers that are really great tasting if you haven't tried them. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you. Welcome back, folks. We are here at the Sacramento River chasing striped bass, or stripers as some would call it. The number of fish coming up the system seems to be increasing as we are getting close to April. So I've been trying to utilize as much time out here as possible to try to chase these fish. As you guys can see, in my last trip, I ended up with 2. So I'm hoping that we will get 2 today as well. Main thing to consider for this video is the casting distance, the bait I'm using, and probably my setup. So I'll go a little bit more into details later on, but just keep an eye out for that as you watch this video. Oh, that's a big fish, guys. That's a big fish. Got him. Got him. He's on, guys. He's on. Oh, let's see here. It's hard to land these fish over here. Look at what we got. Looks like a keeper to me. Looks like a keeper to me. Right here, circle hook got him in the corner. Man, they hook him good too. Yeah, this is a keeper. All right, look at that, y'all. Let me measure him. It's a keeper, but I want to see how long he is. This one's 19 inches, y'all. 19. One down. And see, something's just playing with this one. And it's gonna happen. Look, it's still playing with it. So whenever you fish at the Sacramento River, this is gonna happen. You're gonna have a lot of bait stealers. There's gonna be a lot of bait stealers out there, and so you kind of have to get used to it. They'll come and pick at the bait. Sometimes they pick a little bit and then they leave, or other times they stay there until they pick the hook clean. And then when that happens, you'll notice that you're not getting any nibbles afterwards. And so that's usually a good indicator for you to reel your hook in to rebait it and cast it out. The fact that they're still nibbling on it means that there's still bait. So there's still a chance that a bigger fish might come by and grab the bait and scare the little ones away. So right now we're not gonna do anything yet until it stops moving. Ooh, that's a big bite right there. That's a bite. Oh, folks, that's the first one I missed in a long time. Oh my goodness. You guys saw how that bent. I should have gotten that one. Jeez. I should have gotten that one. That was a big fish. Right there, that's a better bite, but that's a small one. It's pretty much a smaller fish trying to yank the bait off. Let's recast this one though. Bait's still good on this one. So now let's talk about the setup here. I'm using a fish finder rig, which is essentially a slider attached to, I use a 6-ounce sinker. I got the bead, it protects the knot that you have here. And then I got the swivel, and then I'm tying my leader line, which is 20-pound, I think it's trilene big game. And then here's the bait. Just pile worm right there. Let's add more bait to this thing here. And what you do is you pretty much just thread it on. Uh-oh, I better hurry up with this one before I get a big hookup on the other rod here. All you do is threading it on. I don't know if I can do a close-up of this, but you thread it on, and what I do is I actually push the worm above the eye of the hook right here. See where the eye of the hook is? And I just pull it up there. So that way you get a long stringy bait right there. That's your power worm setup. not a big fish, but it might be just enough. Oh, look at what we got here. It wasn't a big takedown, but let's see. Yeah, he unfortunately swallowed this whole thing, so I'm really hoping that he's a keeper. Look at that. Swallowed it, even on a circle hook, so. Let's get the hook out and measure him. All right, let's measure him. Yeah, this one's about 17 inches, so we're gonna let him go. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one, guys. That's a big one. Yep, he's on. That's on. That's a big fish, guys. Oh. That's what you call a bite. This is what you call a keeper fish right there. I'm guessing probably 19 or 20 inch fish right here. All right. Oh, I'm getting a bite on the other one too. All right, let's get this hook out. We're gonna measure him just for measuring's sake. We know it's a keeper. I'll measure right now. It's like 20 and a half inches. Ladies and gentlemen, I got myself a limit of stripers again today. This is the second day in a row where I've gotten my striper limits. So I can officially say that the striper run is on. So if you have a chance and you want to catch yourself some stripers, get out here to the Sacramento River. A lot of spots are good. The fish has to run through them. So get out there and catch yourself some limits like these. Thank you all for joining me. I will see you guys on the next video.